video is about the subjunctive, one of my favorite topics in Spanish. Woo! The thing is, what does this actually mean when we talk about the subjunctive? What are we really talking about? Well, it's called a mode. A mode is a particular way of communicating. In Spanish, there are three ways of communicating. The first way is called the indicative mode. Indicative just refers to facts, information, which the pen will symbolize information. The second mode we've already talked about is the subjunctive mode, which deals with feelings, desires, and doubts, and very importantly, must have one subject acting upon another subject. The heart here represents someone's desire or emotions, and the question marks represent someone's doubt, both toward the second subject. And finally, our third mode is called the imperative mode. The imperative deals with commands, and it certainly is the most direct mode. Let's make an example in English of each mode. Starting with the indicative. Since I have a picture of a pen right here, I'm just going to say, I want a pen. This is a fact. Simple fact, just information. Now we're going to skip the subjunctive and move on to the imperative or the commanding mode. And I will say, use a pen. Instead of I want, it just gets to the point, use a pen. The lesson's focus, the subjunctive, deals with influence over a second subject. Let's continue with the pen example and say, I want you to use a pen. Can you see any connections here? Our example has parts from both the informational indicative and the imperative command. I want and use a pen. The main difference is that the subjunctive way of communicating deals with the influence of one subject on another. Like I said, two subjects is pretty important. No mode is more positive or negative or better or worse than another. They are all just different ways of communicating. Now that we understand what the subjunctive mode is, we can properly say, I want you to come here. We can also say, they're happy it's Friday. Or, it's important that we study. Or, we doubt it will rain today. The subjunctive really is everywhere. Thank God we have this video to clear things up. Qué bueno que tengamos este video para ayudarnos. Now let's learn how to form a phrase in the subjunctive. In our next video, you will learn how to do this.